Hi all, I just wanted to make a quick little island tour for you guys today. I'm going to start here by my house and make my way around, so let's get into it. As you can see, I love trees. Trees are amazing. They provide shade for my villagers, they provide me and my villagers with food. As you can see, I only have apples and oranges because I have no friends that play this game. Moving on. They give the little spiders and bagworms houses. At this time of year, they drop acorns and pine cones, and at all times of the year, they even drop money sometimes. Here, let me show... Oh no. Run! Animal Crossing New Horizons is one of my favorite games. However, one of the things about this game that continually frustrates me is the way it encourages deforestation, colonialism, and eco-terrorism. In this video, I will go over the specific grudges I have with this game on this topic. 1. The ranking system. One of the ways the game encourages deforestation is the island ranking system. When you start out with an untouched island free of infrastructure and full of trees, you have a very low ranking, 1 or 2 stars. In order to progress through the game, you have to get your island up to 3 stars. You do this by filling your island with infrastructure and decoration. Basically, fill your island with stuff and get rid of any raw wilderness. Trees and flowers do give your island points, but if you have too many trees or weeds or flowers, your rating will suffer. 2. Lack of consequence. More disturbing than island rating is the lack of consequences for the destruction of the environment. Unlimited saplings are sold at the shop for a rather low price. If you completely deforest your island, you can easily undo that by buying saplings or by taking full-grown trees from other islands. And speaking of other islands... 3. Disrespect for other islands. One aspect of the game is a mechanic where you can go to other untouched islands. The game encouraged you to go to these islands and strip them of resources. When introducing this mechanic, Tom Nook says, "It's a conundrum, We want to improve our island, but still hold on to that deserted island magic. Well, now you can do both. You can use one of these tickets to do some island hopping adventuring. Yes, go anytime you want. Maybe you're looking to meet some new characters or gather materials for DIY projects. In other words, we don't want to devoid our island of resources or pretty scenery, so go take resources from other islands. Strip them of resources to improve our own island. Yes. 4. Terraforming. Terraforming is a mechanic that allows you to level the cliffs and highlands, or build cliffs and highlands, and fill rivers and ponds, or create water features. You can level your island, fill in all of the rivers, and suffer no consequences. The entire freshwater ecosystem can be destroyed and recreated with no cost except time. 5. Garbage. In New Horizons, Timmy and Tommy, the shop merchants, will buy anything from you. Anything. Did you find a piece of furniture you already have, or one in a color you don't like? Just sell it to Timmy and Tommy. Did you finish weeding your island and now have stacks upon stacks of weeds? To the tiny trash pandas. Did you go fishing and find an empty can, or an old tire, or a single boot? Yeah, they'll buy it. All of it. Even the stuff that is literally categorized as garbage and will attract flies if left out on the ground. Not every Animal Crossing game deals with garbage this way. In New Leaf, the player has to pay a fee to dispose of garbage. In City Folk, there's a recycling bin that can be used to get rid of trash. In the original Animal Crossing game for the GameCube, there was an actual place on the map called the Dump, and here you could dispose of garbage. New Horizons is the only Animal Crossing game to give the player money for garbage. And consequently, the player doesn't have to face the dilemma of, what do I do with this garbage? Where does it go? Who does it affect? How does it impact the land? Questions that you had to face in other Animal Crossing games, like the original one that had an actual physical dump that you could see and interact with. With a space dedicated to garbage, it's never out of sight, out of mind. 6. Happy Home Academy. Happy Home Academy is New Horizons' way of grading the decoration of your home. About once a week you get a letter in the mail that has your rating and advice on how to do better. Your house gets points, not just on how much furniture your house has, but on what types of furniture. You get more points for having matching furniture sets. You would think this is a good thing, right? A way to measure and reward all the time you've put into making your home look stunning. The thing is, it's hard to apply a hard and fast rule to measure something like beauty or success. Maybe success isn't just about filling your house with stuff. Maybe it's not about having a room full of boring furniture from the same exact set, but more about finding furniture that works well together, even if they're not from the same set. Maybe success is making my greenhouse into a kitchen. Maybe decorating your house should be fun. I still have not gotten the gold trophy because I simply refuse to conform to Happy Home Academy's idea of what success is. This section here about Happy Home Academy doesn't have much to do with environmental justice at first glance, but I think it's important to consider because it's another aspect of the game that narrows beauty down to amount of stuff. It's another part of the game that contributes to this consumerist mindset. Video games are an incredible avenue to learn about environmental justice. It puts people in places and situations that they might not normally be faced with. There's been a lot of research put into games like Horizon Forbidden West, Subnautica, and Red Dead Redemption, games that teach good lessons about the land and humans' relationship with it. But I think it's just as important to look at what we can learn from popular video games like Animal Crossing, even if what we learn is that the game doesn't exactly encourage environmentally friendly gameplay. These are just the problems I have with Animal Crossing as it relates to environmental justice. I have plenty of other problems with how it measures beauty and success with how much stuff the player has placed in their home or on their island. But will that stop me from playing this game? Of course not. I love this game. Did I still buy the DLC on Black Friday even though it wasn't on sale? Yes. Yes, I did. Am I proud of that? No. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some trees to plant in retaliation. I hope you all have the loveliest of lovely days.